So tour of AB Tech's Advanced Manufacturing Center. This all started about 6 or 7 years ago when we moved from another location, Economic and Workforce Development Department, moved from another location to here to create a composites training center for GE Aviation. And so over the years, it's morphed into finally this final product of Advanced Manufacturing Center. So the first thing that we'll look at is the Composites Training Center of Excellence, which again was created originally coming out of the GE Aviation project. So we set this lab up to emulate GE's product flow. We don't teach the same things that they do because all of that is proprietary and they have their own recipes and all that kind of stuff. What we do teach is the fundamentals of composite layup. This is our instructor, Andy McNeil. Andy's been with us for about 7 years and helped develop all of the curriculum, put the equipment together, and so he's the lead instructor. But in addition to the GE Aviation project that we have with customized training, we also have an open enrollment program, which means that anybody in our area can sign up for this particular class and take it. It's 330 hours, 15 weeks. And so we teach the fundamentals of composite layup. And the hope is if people go through this class that they can get a job locally in composites. But then we also have a lot of people who come and take this class who are entrepreneurs, who are interested in doing their own thing. We've had people repair bicycles, make wheels for their cars, all these really cool things, artwork. So we have all kinds of people who take this class. We also, in this lab, we also do electrical, mechanical assembly classes. So that would be people who are working on circuit boards and soldering and all that sort of thing. And Andy's also one of the instructors on that. So coming through this way, this is what we call the Autoclave Room. So this is an autoclave for the composites instruction. Basically what happens is when students lay up this carbon fiber and make parts out of carbon fiber, there's a series of processes that they have to go through, but the final task is to put the pieces into this autoclave, which is just really a big oven. And so they learn how to operate this autoclave, how to program it so it does what it needs to, and then when it finishes baking whatever parts are in there, then it comes out as the actual parts. And carbon fiber composites are very extremely lightweight pieces, and they are stronger than steel. So they have application in all kinds of industry components.
You mind if
Yeah.
I want to shoot your little
Yeah.
ball in here.
Yep.
Let's just shoot it in your hand.
Okay.
You're just kind of moving it around a little bit.
Okay.
So when you say carbon out, we'll have a sec to show that.
Okay.
This, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a bowl that's made out of carbon fiber. This is the tool that the students would lay the carbon fiber over, and then once they do that and go through various processes, it would go back into the autoclave to be baked. And it's very lightweight but stronger than steel.
Crystal, thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good little bit when you throw it in there.
Yeah. Throw it around. So more parts of the Advanced Manufacturing Center include a conference room. We often use this obviously internally, but we also use it when employers come in and we have classes and they may conduct interviews, job interviews in this area. And then this is one classroom. So anything that doesn't involve lab components or things where we need equipment, we can do instruction in here. And we do all kinds of things, anywhere from job-specific skills to leadership classes, safety classes, continuous improvement, Lean Six Sigma classes, that sort of thing. And then here's another classroom. This one is also serves as a 10 desktop computer lab. So we can do assessments in here that might involve work on a computer. We do career readiness certificates and work keys. We also just started a new career coaching lab, and so people can come in here, use these computers. They can use the internet if they don't have internet service. We can help them search for jobs. We can help them write resumes and help them understand which employers are hiring in our area and help connect them to those employers.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've done this a few times.
I bet you have.
Y'all want to go downstairs now?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, we haven't specifically talked about that room.
Oh, yeah.
Should we just say?
Yeah, we
just a
can.
word? I mean,
Yeah.
I know you sat in there, but let's get you to say something.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then we have another classroom / conference room / lab. So this is one of our bigger classroom spaces. When we don't have equipment in here, we can put tables in here so it becomes a big conference room. It can also become a classroom. And then as we have here today, we have industrial sewing equipment in here, so it becomes something like an industrial sewing classroom space. And then we'll go downstairs. So we renovated this building, just finished it in the spring, and the renovation money came from the NC bond in 2015. This particular budget was about $1.3 million. We didn't get an elevator in the thing because they were too expensive, so we have to go up and down steps, but that's okay. Make sure I have my keys. Yep. Okay, so lower level of the Advanced Manufacturing Center. We have classroom space, so in here we can do training and conduct a class of 12 to 14 folks, roughly. This portion is our industrial maintenance lab. We spent many years putting equipment together and just didn't have the space to house all of it, but now we do. So what you'll see in here is motor controls trainers, manufacturing production system simulator. We've got motor control trainers, industrial control trainers in the corner over there. Some students working on those things. We have tabletop mechatronics labs in here. A manufacturing conveyor system simulator. We have electrical trainer panels and programmable logic control panels. HVAC system trainers. We have an overhead crane in here that enables us to do overhead crane training, which is a big thing in industry. Smile, you're not smiling.
Thank you.
And this is one of our lead instructors, Kelly Ray, is an industrial maintenance instructor.
That's what's kind of cool about it. Yeah.
Well, I was trying to have it running and it had a little problem.
Well, at least you're thinking about it, so that's kind of cool. That's cool.
You want to work on it, and we'll walk around a little bit more and come back and see if you got it going. We also have a Fanuc robot trainer in here, which is Fanuc robot is what we see a lot in local industry. They'll use it for picking parts or for. We actually have several companies who use it as a shrink wrap function. You know, they're shrink wrapping for pallets, you know, parts and all that kind of thing. Let me get lights on here.
Bigger.
More stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah. Is that it? I think it is.
How much
There we
does
go.
an individual machine cost?
Well, you know, it kind of depends. Let's go this way, and I can kind of give you a feel. So this is obviously our machine shop. So we have several manual lathes and several manual mills. These manual lathes are state of the art for what they are, but they're actually not as expensive as CNC machines. So these will run somewhere in the neighborhood of $12,000 to $15,000 a piece. Yeah, and so you'll see all of these what we call manual machines. That's the fundamental process of machining. So you can obviously, you're setting the machine up. You can see what the part, what it's doing to the part. You smell it, you hear it. So we use these machines a lot in what we call machining fundamentals. So we really want people to get an understanding of all of those sensory components. So when they get to a CNC machine, they know what's going on. So we got in all of this, we got new bench grinders, surface grinder, new drill presses. We have 5 manual mills and I think a total of 7 manual lathes. And then CNC machines, we have, this is a 3-axis mill. This one was about 50 grand. And then we have 2 CNC Haas Mills that have Renshaw probes on them. These were, actually bought these years ago, so they were probably 35 grand or something at the time.
The interchangeable tools here, just
Yeah.
The computer chooses which tool to grind with, right?
Correct. Yep. Yeah, you've got automatic tool changers with these. These pieces are the controls for the machine, so it's the computer for the machine. And we also have about 10 of these controls that are simulators. So in a classroom setting, we can get students in there so they learn how to program on the simulators, but they can also, as they're building their programs for parts, they can just put a flash drive in the USB port, bring it out here, plug it in, and it'll run the part. And then we have a couple of tool room lathes that are Haas machines also. New bandsaw, so fully equipped machine shop. We've got brand new hand tools and tooling for all of the other machines.
Good.
Yeah, so we're proud of it.
Does that kind of conclude the tour?
That's it.
All right, great.
That's it. Yep. Let's see if Kelly's got this thing, because it's kind of cool to watch. See if it's good.
You're gonna start to walk in front. I think you need one where you get your back on this, so.
Don't get me.
There we go.
Part of fascination is just the engineering.
I know.
You know, I'm always fascinated by
Yeah.
that.
Even if we don't do anything with it, it's cool.
He's got it doing something. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So we're doing a little bit of robotic function.
You got parts running?
It's running, it's, just don't get your hand in,
No, I'll stay back.
Don't go in between this plane there, or we'll shut everything down. That's got to get adjusted.
Check it out. Like you want to build your tentacle or something.